Pleasant good day to everybody. Hope everybody's doing good, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day from the coast. Think I definitely gonna go enjoy the water later. I get opportunity to, Lord willing. I should. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Um, just wanted to come on here and just talk to y'all for a quick second. Um, I'm trying to say. I want to make sure I'm saying the right words. I don't want to be negative or low vibrational. There's a lot of things going on in the world. I see and observe that people are celebrating the unification and unity of things happening in Africa and around the world, um, hoping for progress and positive change. I'm hearing that certain countries are going through some type of military uprising. I'm not sure how accurate that is because of the manipulation of the media sometimes. I try to be cautious. Like I said to you guys, I am dealing with sometimes um, what is known as uh, what you guys would call aliens. I would call fallen angels. I'm not trying to be spooky or be weird. I'm just being honest and being real with y'all. All right. They are amongst us. They've been amongst us for a very, very long time. All right. It's one of the reasons. That's one of the main reasons why Africa has been going through what Africa has been going through. Because they wanted to keep Africa poor and underdeveloped. And most of the people responsible for these things um, were what you know as aliens or fallen angels or Nephilim, the children of the fallen angels. All right. It's very warm out here. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. With the humidity, it feels a lot hotter than what it really is. Um, I have a lot of things that I regret in life growing up. Um, certain things I wish I could take back. One particular thing I wish I could take back. I really wish I could go back in time and take that back because it really gets under my skin. It really gets under my nerves. Um, and it's the one thing that I realized that Lucifer that she can use against me. Her and her son Tanush. It's like the one thing that they could use to get under my skin to irritate. And I'm asking the universal creator to help me be more patient and not be upset about it because it's not really bothering me. It's just sometimes it's annoying. Um, and I know that um, this aspect of what we're going through is just an illusion. This is a simulation. Um, When the time comes, none of this will exist. Um, all of this will fade away. It'll be like waking up from a bad dream. But in the aspects of the things that are going on in the matrix, right? I just watched the video. Well, I tried to watch it. I stopped watching it because um, my spirit sometimes can kind of tell me sometimes if something seems off. If you go visit a country um, and you're speaking about that country, um, you should have more details in describing that country, right? Or describing the location where you quote unquote went to visit, right? If you went to eat the meals there, you should be able to describe or name or say the names of the meals that you ate. Right? I'm listening to people talk and it just sounds fake and fraudulent. Man, it just sounds crazy. I don't know, man. Um, but to each his own. That's why I was grateful for my opportunity to go to Africa. I don't want you guys to think that I am angry with anybody in Africa or I dislike anybody in Africa. I have to let you guys know the world is a stage and I'm very, very cautious about certain people. That's why, as I said, that's why I haven't connected with like anybody and like, you see what I'm saying? I haven't like, there's everybody quote unquote fighting this good fight, but that's why I haven't connected with everybody because I don't trust everybody. Some people are agents, all right? And then based on this spiritual battle that we're going through, you have spiritual agents too, right? And the spiritual agents, they work harder than the actual agents, okay? Um, and they hop from place to place. When you watch a movie like Jumpers, with a guy that can teleport himself from country to country, that is one of the abilities or possibly technology of your fallen angels, your aliens, your Nephilim, the children of the fallen angels, right? So they can hop from country to country. All right. And remember, they have been here for a long time amongst people. So they can speak multiple dialects. Matter of fact, some of them invented some of the dialects that people speak. Right? So their influence on the planet is tremendous. Right? It is going to take an act of God to remove them from this place. Right? And they are not going to move peacefully. God is going to have to remove them very aggressively. I have to be honest with you guys. Right? I have to be honest with y'all, man. They're all over the world. They're all over the internet. And you guys keep in mind, with this technology advancing, that's why they know that a lot of you guys are human. So a lot of y'all are not going to turn guns on each other. But the technology will. That's why it's played out in the movies with the Judgment Day stuff. Robots will shoot you, right? If they're given orders to. A robotic dog will attack you if it's given orders to. Right? Robots will attack you, will fight you if it's given orders to. Right? That's why I'm not so in love with the technology, with this artificial intelligence, because I know eventually it's going to be utilized against humans. Right? Because people are waking up. Right? And for some reason, sometimes the things that they want to do to say to the chosen ones, to God's children, sometimes they can't do it. Right? They have to, some of them have to abide by cosmic laws. Some of them, it's a spiritual thing. Some of them, they can't harm some of us. Right? As much as they want to, they can't. So that's why they have to persuade other people to do it. Like, hey, go do this to him. Hey, go put that in his food. Go put that in his water. They have to get you as a human being to do it. Right? Because they cannot do it based on certain things cosmically. Now, you guys recently seen the president, I believe South Africa, and I want to get into the politics. I don't want to get into the politics, but I'm just going to be. I have to make sense of what I'm seeing. I'm living. I'm alive. I'm a human being. God has given me a brain, thank God, and I can think for myself. Right? If there was really terrible bad things happening, I would think that there would be proper investigation into those things. Like if bad things are really happening in South Africa, I would personally, as a, I don't know, whatever title I want to give myself, I would go and physically go there and talk to the people. I wouldn't tell the people to come talk to me. All right, I would go there myself and see what's really going on. Go and talk to the people. Go and talk to the locals. And when I say locals, I mean everybody, not discriminating against one group. I'm talking to everybody to find out exactly what's going on. What's the saying? There's three sides to a story. Right? But like I said, guys, a lot of the things you see is political theater. Right? Every day I have different apprehensions about what my next move is going to be. I'm going to try and move wisely and ask the God to let my move be divine and spiritual. Right? I want to visit certain places, but then I'm very, very skeptical because I know that the Nephilim are walking this planet. Fallen angels are walking this planet. What you know as aliens are walking this planet. And they have the ability to speak different dialects. They're involved in different religions. They can cloak themselves as different people ethnically. They can be different races. Right? They can hop from country to country. Because I used to wonder to myself sometimes, I used to wonder how they used to, because I was being followed around a lot. I'm still being followed around a lot. I don't know. And I used to wonder sometimes how they move so fast. But then I watched the movie Jumper, and then I remember that these people have the ability to just teleport themselves. And then I watched the movie Adjustment Bureau. They can just walk through one door and they end up somewhere else. Right? This is all the technology of what you know as Nephilim, the children of fallen angels, and fallen angels, what you know as aliens. Right? Certain things, certain movies, certain shows, when you hear people speak in certain lines, as you've heard before, it is just them talking in code. For instance, when you seen the movie, you seen the movie, not movie, but the TV show, the Three Body Problem. All right, Three Body Problem. The representative of that alien race, she said, we look nothing like this. She said, this is just to make you comfortable. All right. So in reality, what you know is fallen angels, aliens, Nephilim, they look nothing like their avatars that they're in. All right. What you know physically is also happening spiritually. All right. Once these beings fell from the heavens, fell from that divine place, that spiritual place, that high vibrational, high frequency, positive place, they became what they were: low frequency, low vibration, negative, ugly, disgusting, grotesque. That's why I say to you guys, and I have to keep saying it. What you know is Lucifer. She was a woman. You would not say a man is the most beautiful angel. She's the one. I have to be honest. She's the one that keeps the conflict of men versus women active. And this is no disrespect to the ladies, in regards to accountability and all of that things of that nature. There's a reason why, because she has been the catalyst in promoting these things. When I say to you guys, the birth rates are going down, that is because everything happens for a reason, for one, and two, um, I know myself personally as a man, because Lucifer has an influence over women, right? Um, Men are tired of the games. So there's going to be less children being born. And then you have to understand that there is this the Nephilim fallen angels agenda to push same gender relationships. That is also a blasphemous thing before the sight of the Creator, before the sight of God. I know that I'm not crazy because I've spoken and certain things in the atmosphere has come to pass. I have made calls to agencies and to to companies, and I've seen the corruption for myself firsthand. I know as a spiritual being, I know that I'm priceless. So wherever I'm at, I bring the value up anywhere. That's how you should feel, chosen ones. Wherever you are, you bring the value of that place. You're valuable. You are that you are the you are kilos of gold walking around. You are pounds of diamonds walking around. That's how you should feel. All right, you're extremely valuable. You are the gold. You are the oil. You are the diamonds walking around. You are the gold. You're the gas. You're the oil. You are the opportunity. You are the diamonds. You are valuable. All right, and they know that. Your energy is what protects a lot of these Nephilim still walking the planet amongst us. Your presence protects them. I'm going to be honest with you. Because if they wanted to, they would try to eradicate all of us. But we have knowledge of the Bible for a reason. Because we know certain things are supposed to happen for a reason. And we're seeing these things happen now. Right? We're seeing people for what they are and who they are. Once again, I say people all over the planet use discernment. Try and think with your heart. Try and think with your mind, um, with your spirit, with your godly essence, your godly energy. Because Lucifer and Tarnush and these fallen angels and their children, which is known as the Nephilim, they're going to try to persuade all of us into their plan. They're going to try and trick us. All right? They're trying to deceive us every day. I'm going through it every day just looking on YouTube. I got Nephilim and fallen angels on my YouTube. And I got to balance out what's real and what's fake. I got artificial intelligence talking. Yeah, folks, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have lots of regrets. I have lots of regrets. All right, but I realize that was just part of the game for me to be in this third dimensional realm. This dimension that I have to be honest with, soon it will not exist. Those that know that they're going to ascend, right? Because we're not going to stay in this realm. They vibrate very low, very very low in this realm, right? You see that this is a war, this is a place of hypocrisy, war, corruption, evil, right? How can people speak on genocide when you're providing bombs and weapons that's killing thousands of people in another part of the world? And then you talk about genocide. Lord have his mercies. Folks, I'm telling y'all, man. I go talk too long. God sits high and he looks low and sees all this foolishness going on. Right? Hypocrisy, man. But like I said, don't look too much into the race thing, because they use avatars and this is a spiritual thing. This is good versus evil. All right, this is good versus evil. This is divine order versus primordial chaos. All right, that's what Lucifer, Tarnush, and all the demons, the Nephilim, the children of these aliens, that's what they want to do. They want to bring chaos and confusion. All right, where you're trying to live in peace and your life to be structured and have some order. They're trying to They're trying to shake all that up, right? That's why you have false flags, things going on. Those are all intentional, right? For them to utilize that to pass agendas, right? Remember, they use bodies like avatars. I'm not trying to be mean or insensitive, but sometimes not everything you see is real. You've seen a witness protection programs, they can take somebody's identity and push you to another part of the world or another part of the country or another city or whatever and give you a whole different identity. You become a whole different person. A shapeshifter. Some people get surgeries and change their whole looks. And that's just for the witness protection program. Much less people that are unhappy with themselves. When you first wake up in the morning and look at yourself, are you unhappy with what you see? Honestly, when you first wake up in the morning time and you look at yourself, are you unhappy? God, the sun is shining. Feels good on my skin. Are you unhappy with what you see? Changes are coming to the planet. But I have to tell you, I have to be honest with you, the universal creator is going to have to remove these aliens, fallen angels, demons, Nephilim, the children of these aliens or fallen angels, aggressively from the planet. All right? All right, I'm not. I talked way too long. And listen, good folks, be good. To the chosen ones, be good. Stay focused. Continue to live a healthy lifestyle. Continue to stay amongst positive people. Do not be deceived. All right. Once again, I'm not no phony. I'm not no fraud. I'm not no clown. I'm not no agent. I'm not with the foolishness. All right. I'm a good soul walking this planet. All right. It's the truth. That's why, um, that's why the popular people doesn't like me. Because a lot of y'all don't even know who the popular people are spiritually. That's why I'm not in the in crowd. Right? That's why I'm not amongst the big times and I'm not walking around with them. Right? Because I know who they are spiritually. Right? So I keep to myself and I'm just chilling. Right? But if you ever really want to see the Nephilim and fallen angels, when you see me chilling somewhere by myself, you'll see that's them. Right? Those ones you see in gesturing around me, doing or saying certain things around me or saying anything about me, that's them. Right? If you want to know who the Nephilim are, what they are in their avatars, that is them. All right? That's them. It's like a movie. It seems like a movie because the world is a stage. But if you want to know who these shape-shifting reptilians and aliens and Nephilim and fallen angels, what they are, who they are, right? When you see me somewhere by myself chilling, that is them. You see me somewhere relaxing and then you see people come around me, that's them. Right? Anybody here talking junk about me, that's them. They have abilities that is mind-boggling, folks. They can shapeshift. They can teleport. They can hop from one country to another. They can speak any dialect on the planet. They know all the religions. Remember, they dissected the religion for you. They gave you guys religion. That's why they can be an angel of light and be a demon at the same time. To deceive you, to bring confusion. Why do you think so much people that are religious are in so many things that are secular at the same time? Who do you think is behind that influence? So it is beyond religion, it's spiritual. How can I'm not trying to bash the church, but how can my pastor be rich and I'm poor? Does that make sense? My religious leader of the institution is a rich person, but I'm poor. I'm struggling. And then he or she is asking me to give them money. When the universal creator, the Heavenly Father, never asked me for no money. What does God, think about it. What does God need your money for? He provided everything down here for you. But you see what it is? People amongst us want your money. They want your energy. I hope that makes sense. They've been living amongst us for thousands of years. They have latched on to human beings, and some of us have scars. And you know, if you're a chosen one, if you're awake, you know why. Some of you know why you're homeless now. Some of you know why you're having financial problems now. Some of you know why you're having family problems now. Right? Because you're awake. And you've disattached this physical realm, these demons, this whatever these things are from you. So they're like, oh, he's awake, cause him problems. You guys seen in the Matrix? What happened when Neo woke up? They unplugged him and flushed him down there. They flushed him right down into the sewer. Right? Once you're awake, that's what happens. They can't use you anymore. All the all the plugs unattached from Neo. All the things that was latched onto him. Do you understand? What you see physically is happening spiritually, folks. Listen, I know it's going to be hard for a lot of y'all. It's Sunday, and I'm trying to be positive. A lot of y'all gonna have to. It's gonna be harsh, but you're gonna have to unplug from this matrix. I'm speaking to myself too. Cause I'm trying to make moves now before God's wrath really touches down. Right? A lot of y'all presence have been protecting them. I'm gonna be real with y'all. All right? Your very presence has been protecting them. That's the truth. You just don't even know it. Well, you don't even know why they want to be around you, but they hate you because you're the one protecting them. You understand? All right. I've talked way longer than I wanted to. Y'all be good, man. Peace.